With me I have Honi Art, one of the organisers of the Art and Craft Show that's run each year here in Glenray. Honi, how do you compare this year entrances with other years?
This is our 14th annual art and photo exhibition, and it is by far the biggest we've ever had. We have over 300 entries through 5 different sections, plus one special section called Mosaic. And we also have hundreds of entries from the local school children from the hinterland schools, from Karangi to Yulong, right up to Nimboida.
And we're also celebrating some very unique mosaic work at the Golden Dog. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it is unique, and this is why we've put the exhibition on this year at this time, so that we could coincide the 2 art projects that are happening here in Glenray. One is our Cedar and Steam, and the other is the mosaic pavement under the Golden Dog. I was privileged to be able to give the Golden Dog a bit of a facelift last year, and this year Pamela Denise has been putting a beautiful mosaic pavement under the Golden Dog. And there's an extra special connection with that design because it was a design I did for our very first Cedar and Steam exhibition as a children's colouring in competition for the schools. And then Pamela took that basic design and adapted it and made it so much bigger and better and brighter. So we really feel a real connection with this mosaic pavement. Well, and because of the mosaic pavement, we actually have a special mosaic section this year, which we've never ever had before. And we've got some very innovative entries. There's not a lot of entries, but what we do have is of a very, very high calibre. And this morning we had all the judges in. For each section we have a judge who's very aware of that particular area. So everything, the photography as you see behind me has been judged, to the paintings, drawings, fibre and sculpture. Everything was judged this morning, and it's lovely to see the prize winners up there on their ribbons up on their pieces. Yeah. Just one other thing, this is actually an initiative that came out of the museum. So Glenray has a very good memorial museum, and this Cedar and Steam is just an adjunct to the museum. And we called it Cedar and Steam because the original pioneers who came to the area came looking for the red gold, the red cedar, and then we had, of course, the steam train that went from Glenray to Dorrigo.
Honi, I believe you've got all the winners and runners-up there in your hand. Could you read them out?
I certainly can. The very first section is photography, which is behind me. In the youth, we have Ebony Hill came first and Brodie Messina came second. In the open adult, it's Joy Heyman Ward is first and Danny Cook is second. In the painting, which is a very large section, we had over 80 adult entries, plus I don't know how many children's. We had first is Rory Osmond in the children's, and 2 is Lily Cooper, a young lass whose name you're going to see again and again. Then we had Cheryl Fisher came first in the open adult painting, and Kathleen Whittingham came second in that section. Then we went on to drawing. Lily Cooper, the girl who came second in painting, has now come first in drawing. And Ryan Everett came second. In the open adult section of drawing, Ivini Brown is first, and an equal second between Melissa Smith and Michael Backman. Then we went on to our class 4 is fibre. Lacey Bienefeld, she came first, and an equal second for 2 young lads who came to visit their grandmother recently in the school holidays, Ryan and Ethan Love. They made quilts with their grandmother and they have an equal second. In the adult open section of fibre, Judy Whale is first and Cheryl Del Pozzo is second. Then in the sculpture section, Cyrus Kemsley came first and Lacey Bienefeld came second. Now this girl won the fibre section before. Then in the open adult, it's Muriel Smallwood came first and Jan Homer came second. And in the final the section that we've only put on for the first time this year is Mosaic. First was Sue Sims and second was Catherine Thorburn, and we didn't run a children's Mosaic section. Thank you.
Very good. Let's hope we have a very good and successful day tomorrow.
I hope so too. Thank you.